Oh, good. There I am. Hi, everyone. Let me see if I can actually see myself. Let me move this around. If you're hopping on, say hi. Okay, so I can't move that. Alrighty. So, yeah. Oh, there we go. Let's see. I need to move this around. So, just a little housekeeping, you guys. If you want to be notified when I go live, and I go live every Wednesday, either mark it in your calendar or you see those three little dots right above the picture, hop in there and you can set your notifications on for this page. So every time I go live, you will see a bell. I think it rings and tells you that I'm live. Hi, Spirit. Hi, Barb. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, you guys. Hi. So, so if you want to be notified, just click that three buttons and turn on the notifications. So I have notes for today because today I think I'm going to go over 15 minutes. I just want to let you know there's a lot to cover. We're going to talk about lead generation on Facebook. There are other ways to generate leads, but you know that I teach Facebook how to do everything pretty much on Facebook. So we're going to talk about that today. And before we even talk about how to generate leads, I want to make sure, hi Peggy, I want to make sure that you know that you want to be ready and prepared to receive the lead. Okay, and what is a lead? A lead is someone who's interested in what you have to offer or interested in you and want to find out more about you. So that's why it's called lead generation in marketing terms. It also could be called building an audience, attracting an audience. Okay, you want to bring people over to you so that you can nurture them and qualify them and then convert them into a paying client. Now, let's get some groundwork down. To do this, to be able to get one client, you need to have a lot of leads coming towards you that you can nurture. Okay, remember, here's my trusty kitchen funnel. So we want a lot of people, a lot of leads coming in close to you, and then you're nurturing them, and a few will drop out and become your clients. And as you get better and better, the number of people that will actually work with you will get larger and larger and larger. But if you're just starting out, it may be, you may have to work more to get the result. Okay. So when we generate leads, we want a ton of people to come over into our space so we can warm them up. All right. So you want to make sure your personal page is tweaked and ready to go to receive them. So you want to make sure that you have a billboard in place, that you have your declaration statement in place, and all of this we go over in the workshop. And I'll talk about that. I'm doing another workshop at the end of August. So if you're interested, you can write down below workshop, and I'll send you over the link if you're not already registered. But as you know, through the workshop, we talked about moving people from a stranger over to a visitor, converting them to a lead, and then from a lead over into a hotter lead into your group, and then ultimately becoming your client. Okay, so that's the process, but you want to be ready to receive people on your page, because when we go out and we invite people to be our friends, they're going to check you out. Who is this person, Dallas Piana? Who is she? So they're going to go to my personal page and they're going to see exactly what I do. On my page, it says exactly who I help, exactly what I do. And they may even go over to my business page and check me out there too. They might even try to find a web page on me, although I'm not for web pages anymore. They're kind of useless. They're just placeholders as far as I'm concerned right now. So you want to make sure all that is set up in place before you start attracting people to you. If you start attracting people to you and actually tapping people, inviting them to be your friend, and they come over and they just see a picture of your house or the flower garden or your dog, I mean, they're not really going to know what's going on here. Okay, so you want to be sure that you have optimized your personal page, ready to receive them. Okay, so The other thing is you want to make sure you know who your ideal client is, because you're going to find your ideal clients out into groups and pages on Facebook. Okay, so you really need to know, who are you selling to, who has the problem that you're solving, what kind of interests do they have, how old are they men, are they women. You really need to definitely focus in and know inside out who your ideal client is, at least from a starting point. Many of you are just starting. You need to start from a starting point, okay? Because if you say, I want to work with everybody, where a 25-year-old is going to hang out on Facebook and where a 55-year-old is going to hang out on Facebook is two different places, okay, groups, and you're going to be spread too thin. So you really want to work on who is your customer avatar, then your client, your ideal client, before you decide where are they hanging out in groups or in pages. Okay, so now we know that, right? Now we know who our ideal client is. Is this making sense at all? Say yes below in the comments if this is making sense, okay? Just so I know that you guys can hear me and I'm talking to you, and you can definitely understand what I'm talking about. Good. Peggy's registered for the workshop. Good. Yeah, you are. All right, so let's move on. So now you identify them, you know which groups to find them in or which pages to find them in. Now let's talk about, how do you generate a lead? How do you invite them? So you might have heard is get in there and make comments on people's posts and start a conversation in there. So that is one way. Okay, this will take you forever. All right. This way will take you forever to generate leads. So in my program, I teach that when we're ready to start generating leads, we're generating leads, 50 leads, at least 50 leads a day. Okay. So if you're just commenting on people's, what they comment on a post or something like that, and trying to drum up a relationship with people, you're going to attract like one person a day. Okay. So remember, we want 50 people to drop into our funnel every day. Okay, so that really is going to slow you down. Another way you might have heard about is you put a post out on groups, either a smart question or a call out post to try to stimulate, like pull out from the group, who is your ideal client, have them raise their hand. And you may get a ton of people that react to a post of yours and raise your hand. And so you can then comment back with them beneath the post that you just wrote. Or, and then what you want to do is go in there and friend request each person that has responded to your post. Okay, so let's say 50 people have responded to your post. Fantastic. So you can friend request 50 of those people. That's great for today. What are you going to do tomorrow? Can't do another post. You already did a post. Nobody's going to respond to it. So how are you going to create a lead generation system every day if you're doing it the post way? You can jump from group to group, but a lot of people are in similar groups. Once they have a problem, they kind of are trying to find the answer to their problem, and they're in similar groups. So if you post the same thing in this group A and then tomorrow you group B, you're not going to get the response that you want, that you originally got. So this way also takes a long time to generate leads. Okay. So how is it done? Fast. How it's done is, if you know that your ideal client is in a group, you can go over to the left side to the members area, open the members area, and basically all you need to do is, let me close that. You can do is, there we go. What you want to do is you just go through and you put your mouse over their name. You can right click on it. It can open up their profile. You can take a quick look. Is this someone that's your ideal client? If it is, you invite them to be your friend, and you just go down the list, okay, in the members area, okay? You don't have to drum up a conversation with them. Okay, because what you're trying to do is move people that you think are your ideal client over to your house, to your personal page, where you can show them and nurture them and provide valuable information to them and show that you're an expert and you're competent. And then, let's see. It looks like, I wonder if this went out. No, I think we're still on. I think we're still on. Let's see. Let's see if I'm still on. I think I'm still on. It just went blank on my screen, but I think I'm still on because I'm still on the phone. So I'm going to keep talking. Okay. So so what I'm saying is you need a ton of people, and you can go through the list, and once you get them over to your house, which is, or your storefront, whatever it's what I like to call the personal page, you're warming them up, you're filtering through people. People will either filter themselves out or they'll stay because they're interested in what you have to say and what you have to offer there on your page. Okay, so that's one way, is to go through the members list. Another way is to piggyback off somebody else's post. So let's say somebody does a call out post, and they are and everyone who responded is your ideal client. So instead of having a conversation with each one of those people, just invite each one of the persons who has commented, to invite them to be your friend. Okay, and you just go down the list and invite. Okay, or you go up to the reactions and you open it up and you invite the people who have, and a reaction is the heart, the wow, the like button underneath a post. That means that something about that post resonated with them, and therefore you're looking to see that this is who your ideal client is, and you invite them over to your personal page. Okay, and that's why in my system we move people from groups to your personal page. You warm them up there until you get like 2,500 people, ideal clients 3,000, and then you move them over into your group. It is much faster. It's easier. You can really sort through people. Remember, you are sorting and sifting through people to see where is your buyer, okay? But you're starting with a stranger over there in groups, but you're actually looking to see if this is potentially an ideal client with you, and you're just going to invite them. They're going to check you out. They're going to see if what you have to offer and what your page looks like, if it's someone they want to, hang out with. All right. So don't be afraid to invite in mass. The only problem or suggestion I would make is you want to build up to 50. You cannot do 50 invites at a time. Okay, Facebook will shut you down. They'll think you're a robot. Okay, so you want to build up over time. So do 10 in the morning, 10 at night, and then increase every day a little bit more. Okay, and you can jump around from group to group. You could invite, 3 people from this group and 5 people from that group, and wherever your ideal clients are hanging out, you can mix it up. Okay, but the idea is to attract 50 people a day. Okay. Will 50 people become your friends? No. Okay. And I think what is 60% is something like 38 people. Okay. And that's a good day. So you may get 20, you might get 10, you don't know. You may not get anyone right away. They may take you a while to see your request. Not everyone is looking on Facebook every day. So it may, people that got an invitation to be your friend today, that they don't see it until, Saturday. Okay. But the idea is that you're making the request, you're inviting people to be your friends every day in mass. Okay. So that's the way to do it, through the members, through the comments, through the reactions. Okay. So that's like many ways. Okay. So what else do I have here? Then you could do the same thing over in pages. Let's say that there is a well-known person who is attracting your ideal client, and they are a big name and they have a big following. Okay, so you go over there, you like the page, and you can't comment on there. I mean, you can make comments in the comments, but you can't post on there. So you want to watch the conversation. And if the I'm going to call the person the guru, posts something and gets a ton of reactions, and all those people that have commented or created a reaction are your ideal client, go ahead and friend request each one of them, okay, and move them over to you, okay? You got to remember, people are jumping around from group to group to group. They're trying to find someone that can solve their problem, someone that they connect with, and it may not be a guru. The price range for a guru might be way out of their league, and they're looking for someone with a lower price range. Maybe it's your price range to work with. So do not be afraid to invite people from other groups or pages over into your space. Okay. Is this making sense, you guys? You froze for a minute, but you are good now. Okay, good. Hi, Tia. Let's see. Masepo is watching. Hi, Masepo. So you guys, is this making sense? Yeah? No? Yes? No? Okay. So so that is your groups, how to do it in groups, how to do it in pages. All right? You should not be running out of generating 50 leads a day. Okay? What I suggest is break it up throughout the day and do it that way. And then, of course, once they become your friend, you want to welcome them and start talking to them in the DMs. Okay. The other way, which is very interesting, is once you start generating leads like this consistently every day, Facebook is going to start to send you people over in your notifications, and I'll show you where, I'll tell you where, that are, and they title it People You May Know. All right. And then there's a list of people underneath that are, if you look at them and you actually open up their profile, you will start to see that Facebook is sending you your ideal clients to you. Okay. And all you have to do is invite them right there and then. And so where you would find this is you would find this like on the phone. It's under the bell. If you touch the bell and pop it open, you will see a dark highlighted people you will know. And you want to go through that. And actually what I do is I like to vet it. Okay. You want to be vetting it. So you want to open up the profile, look to see if this is your ideal client before you attract them in. And the reason why you want to do some vetting is because once you start generating 50 leads a day and you start befriending, 30 people become your friend a day. So by the end of a week, you've got 210 new friends. This is going to happen week after week after week, right? Because we want to get up to 3,000, 3,500 friends there that we are nurturing, that are our ideal client. But eventually you're going to have to start cleaning out, and you don't want to be inviting people over who are not your ideal client, because that means that then you have to go through your list and you have to look, is this my ideal client? If it's not, then you don't, then you remove them as your friend. And if you're at that place now and you start to need to clear out your friends because you've hit your limit of 5,000, or maybe you're at 4,000 and you want to start clearing out, you could do that through every day. We get notifications of whose birthdays it is. So if you click on that, there'll be a list of everyone who has the birthday today. You could just go through those names, click on their profile, and see if this is still someone who is a good fit for you. Okay? And if it's not, then you remove them as a friend. They will still follow you. Don't unfollow them. They'll still follow you and they'll still see your information, but you can unfriend them because you want to make a slot for the new ideal client to come in to your friends list. Okay? So that's what you want to do. So, business pages are pretty inactive. They're dead. They're great. You want a business page for credibility, okay, because people are going to check you out. But the only way you're going to get anyone really responding to you if you're a new coach over there on your business page is if you run ads on a daily basis. And most people I know do not want to spend. I highly recommend that you don't start running ads until you're pretty well known in the coaching industry and have a name for yourself. Okay, so you want to do everything over on your personal page but you cannot sell on your personal page. So what you do is you nurture there, you provide value there, you build up your ideal clients into those, 5,000 slots of friends slots that you have on there. And then once you get a very hefty group of people that are engaged on your personal page, you then open up a group, okay? But not until you've got engagement going and people are responding to you on your personal page. Hi, Arlene. Heather is on. Hi, Heather. Okay, so any other questions around that, around the business page or the personal page? Go ahead and drop it below. All right, and then let's see. Okay, so that's where you find people you may know. On a laptop, it's the people icon, okay, at the top. So it's right to the right of the word create in the tab bar. If you click on the people icon, it drops down, and Facebook will have a section where it'll say people you may know. And so you want to start vetting, those people will be your ideal clients once you have started to really generate leads towards you and invited people towards you. Facebook is looking at your pattern of who you're going after. Who do you want to become friends with? So then Facebook starts to help you and starts to put in that list people that will have similarities to the people that you just connected with. So they help you generate leads. Okay. Now, you definitely want to vet them, just like I said. And then I said, once you get up to, you're up to 4,000 friends, 5,000 friends, you definitely want to start moving 50 people out so you can move 50 people in a day. You constantly want to be moving people through your funnel, right? Funnel, because eventually, whoever your clients are, you're going to make better. They're going to leave you. So you need more people. You want to keep the funnel flowing. Or you can call it a pipeline. You want to keep the flow of new people coming in, nurture them up, make an offer, you get clients. Clients, you help them achieve the result, they move on. Next group comes down. Okay? So you want to be spinning these plates like every day. Okay? You can't just generate leads and not do the other pieces, like nurture them and make offers, and then also serve your clients. You've got to be spinning all these plates at once every day. And that's what I teach in my program is, how to do this, how to set up everything so it's optimized, and then so that you have this well-oiled machine. But I want to, let's see, are there any more questions? Hi, Perlette. Let's see. I think that's it. So let's just recap. All right. One, you can sit there and have a conversation with people in groups. This will take you forever to generate leads. Two, you can do posts in groups that allow you to post, and you can generate a hefty number of people underneath the post, perhaps, that commented or reacted on it, and you want to definitely make a friend request to every single person that responds to a post that you post in a group. But this too will take you forever to generate leads. Three, the more productive way is to identify which group your ideal clients are hanging out in. You either go into the members area and start to invite people that are your ideal clients from the members area, or you see a post that somebody else has posted that's something that everyone who has responded is your ideal client, and you go in and you friend every single person on somebody else's post, or you go into the reactions and friend everyone on the reactions to be your ideal client. And you want to be building up so that you're generating 50 leads a day. Okay, you're connecting with and inviting people, 50 people a day, and you want to build them up. And so where do they go? They're going to go over to your personal page. You want to make sure it's optimized, ready to go, ready to receive, and you want to be serving there and providing value. Okay, so those ways. You can do the same thing in pages as we discussed. Get into the pages and actually connect with people that are responding to what the page owner has written that are your ideal clients, and invite them to be your friend. Do that as well. And then just look out for, once you start generating leads every day, if you've been doing it for 2 or 3 weeks, then you're going to start to see that Facebook is showing you people that are your ideal client, and you just connect with them as well. Okay, I hope this will get you guys going. Um, Yeah, Barb, I wouldn't share from your business page to your personal page. You can definitely put your events there, but I would also highlight the events right on the personal page. You've got to think that's where people are seeing. Facebook is pushing out your posts on your personal pages to your friends. So convert the friends. You're allowed 5,000 friends on your personal page. Convert them all to ideal clients. They won't, they, when you share from business to personal, those share posts don't go out very often, so you don't want to do it that way. Should your page be public? Tia, are you talking about your personal page? Absolutely, you want your page public. You're in business. We're converting your personal page into a kind of like a business page or your storefront page. You want it public. Absolutely. Okay. Anything else, you guys? Oh. So I am, I just did a workshop a couple of weeks ago, and it was a smash hit. Over, 200 people registered. It was extraordinary. And I've been asked to do it again. So I'm running this workshop called Get Clients Now: How to Get Paying Clients Using Facebook, starting August 24th, which is in a couple of weeks, 2 weeks. So if you are interested and want to be part of that workshop, and you want to register for that, just write workshop below in the comments, and I'll send you over the link so you can register for the workshop. So that will be action packed. And a lot of you guys saw part of the workshop, didn't have time to go back to the replays. A lot of you like to listen to things a couple of times before it clicks. So that's what this is about. Okay. And you can see, once you register, you can see what the agenda will be day by day. So if you're interested in the workshop, just write workshop below, and we will get you the link over to you ASAP. Spirit said it was a hit. Yeah, it was a hit. It was a great workshop. And just know that my workshops, I teach you the how. You will be implementing every day something so that you can actually start generating clients online and learn all the little nuances that you need to do every day to build your business online. Okay, you guys, that's it. I think I've been on way too long, and I'll see you around the group. Bye.